Guys, if you clicked on this video, it's not clickbait, it's true. I have to sell the project boat. So I know a lot of you have been wondering what's going on my projects and why I haven't been posting. You guys can see here, your boy is in the middle of doing something big and I gotta study. So for those of you wondering what's up with the project or the latest project boat, there she is, guys. She's just been sitting in the backyard for the past 2 weeks. Those of you who don't know, I was working on this boat every single day for the past 3 weeks last month, and I was able to get it to how it looks like today in about 3 weeks. Go watch those videos if you guys are not familiar with this boat. It's a boat that I built for my girlfriend, and right now she's pretty much done. The hull is pretty much done. It just needs to be rigged up, but she looks exactly how she did in the last video that I did. She's dirty. She's been sitting out here for the past 3 weeks. Gardeners have cut the grass twice already, so it's all full of grass and dust. But the reason for this video is I gotta break the news to you guys that I have to sell the Donzi. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna be heartbroken. It's not something that's easy to do. It's not something that I wanna do, but it has to be done. And the Donzi that I'm talking about is this one, not this one. All right, so I know a lot of you guys are happy on that. This is the Donzi that I had to sell. So this hull is rigged up for a Yamaha 4-stroke. I was starting the project. I ripped everything off. All the upholstery has been redone. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. But all the upholstery has been redone. I still have all the side panels and the floor. I have everything for this boat. I still have the OG 4-stroke that it came with, but it's not functional. I'll throw it into the deal if you guys are interested in it. What we're selling is the bare hull, not the trailer. This is not our trailer. So we're gonna be selling this hull. Title in hand. It has solid floors, solid transom. So this crack that you see here is just separation from the top cap and the lower cap. So you guys see here, the top cap has a little crack here. The transom itself, bottom cap, has no cracks. So we ran this boat for a long time out in the ocean, no issues with a heavy 4-stroke. My plan for the boat was to close off the transom and put the engine on a bracket. I also wanted to sell the center console and put a more modern center console. It has all new acrylics and it looks fine, but it's an outdated center console. I would prefer a newer, modern, more rounded center console, and I would prefer this leaning post to be a little down where I can sit on it and not have to lean on it. But this boat has been sitting since 4th of July. 4th of July is when the engine hydrolocked and blew a big hole in the side of the block. So this hull has not been used since 4th of July 2021. I haven't listed the boat for sale yet. I'm gonna do that sometime this week. Take some good pictures of it, put the upholstery in, and sell it. The things that I've done is just take off the rub rail. So that's why you can see this. The rub rail look hideous on this boat. And I also used to have a huge platform in the front. I took that off, and my plan was to just make this all flush. Make this all flush and nice. This boat has a lot of potential. It looks like a reaction, Action Marine, and Paramount. If you guys are from South Florida, you guys know exactly what boats those are. They're very popular down here, and this is one of the reasons why I like this boat the most. So I'm going to be listing it up for sale soon, guys. Just figured I'll show you before I post it up. Maybe one of my subscribers wants it. I will include everything, and I'm asking $10,000. So here's some of the upholstery that I took out inside the house. I'm keeping it inside one of the rooms. So brand new. That's the look. The plan that I had was to paint the outside black and then the inside is gonna be a light gray, like super light gray, kind of like my Checkmate, but has panels throughout the whole inside. So all the gunnels is all full of panels, and that's the style. It has the 2 cushions in the front. The whole upholstery has been redone. So for those of you wanting an update on my home built project, here's the engine. It's a 250 EFI, 2003 250 EFI with the Motorola computer. I have it completely taken apart. Look how these motor mounts looked. I ordered new ones. I have new ones inside the house. This is the housing for the motor mounts, or was the housing. That is supposed to look like this. Thankfully, I have a bunch of part motors. So I have this here because these are the parts that I want to change. Here's my midsection. I have it completely taken apart to just a bare can, or just the outside. Sanding it down. I'm going to be painting everything separately. Okay? So I want everything to be perfect. My brackets, sanding them down. So all this corrosion here and all this, I want it all to be perfect by the time I put it back. So I separated every single part, cleaned it up, and you guys see here my exhaust housing, top motor mount, whatever you want to call it, is all cracked. So I ordered new motor mounts from Bob's Machine, new solid aluminum motor mounts from Bob's Machine, and I'm gonna be taking, once I paint it and I assemble it, I'm going to be taking my exhaust housing to get welded. I'm going to weld the motor mounts directly in. I'm going to be changing every single bushing, bolts, everything. I'm going to be changing, so the midsection is going to be brand new. Okay, guys? So I know once I weld the motor mounts in, the midsection, I'll never be able to access the exhaust tuner again, but that's fine with me. Okay, I'm tired of having to replace this. If you guys see on my previous videos with the Checkmate, the engine is always flopping back and forth, and it's just because this breaks. All right, look at this exhaust, look at this motor mount, how it looks, and I'm tired of that. All right, and this is solid. So I'm gonna be changing all the gaskets, all the bolts, and I'm gonna be making this look brand new. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna start taking apart the power head, and I'm gonna put all the accessories to the side, clean them up, paint the power head nice gloss black, change all the bolts, put new head gaskets on it, shave the heads or surface the heads, and yeah, make this engine look brand new. It only has 270 hours, so it's relatively new. I've always had the issue with this engine that I couldn't pass 5200 RPMs. So I'm gonna go through the whole engine for the 10th time. I've changed everything on this engine. I've cleaned injectors. I've changed the low pressure fuel pump, or I've changed this pump from a parts engine. This time I'm gonna rebuild it with all new accessories. I think that might be my issue. But yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole engine. So once it's on the boat, I have no issues, guys. So that's my update. Hope you guys enjoyed it.